Season. We've had a good conference run and a great districts with the district title, and I know we're heading down to Columbia with our eyes at the top.
You're taking down 12 guys. 11 guys.
11.
You're taking down
Yep.
11 guys.
We were so close to 12. It was unbelievable.
That's almost the magic number like you had a couple years ago.
Yep.
Numbers-wise, do you like your chances just with the numbers-wise going in?
Well, I think we're taking down 11 wrestlers that can earn state points. I know that almost all of them have their eyes set on a medal and definitely a team trophy. So if these guys can achieve their goals, I know that our team will come out pretty well too.
Your team is peaking at the right time. What do they have to do this week to take it to the next level?
Well, this week I know we have to stay illness and injury free, and we're just going to work on a little bit of technique and some conditioning and a little bit of match management. And I was really pleased with how we did at districts with our match management and finding ways to win. We had some guys win big late, and we went down at districts and had a lot of pins too. So if we can do the same thing this weekend down in Columbia, we should be in great shape.
When you talk about match management, does that mean obviously taking control of the match? Does that mean taking control early so you're not behind? Is that what that means?
Well, our guys are trained to win whatever the situation. If they've got a lead, they should know how to keep it. If they're from behind, they should know how to come back and still be able to get a win. So whatever the scenario is, we're pretty well adjusted and conditioned and trained to find a way to win.
What would winning a state championship, going out, ending your career, what would that mean to you?
Ending my career with a state title would be unbelievable. I know these guys have trained hard for it. I know Coach Hooper and I have worked real hard together to prepare this team, and for me and for me and Coach Hooper to go out together with a state trophy or even a state title would be quite an accomplishment that I'd be tremendously proud of.
One more question. Quite a wrestling career. So when you were a high school wrestler here, in the state championships and everything else, and you came back and got the program just to a new level. It's been quite a ride for Kevin Powell with Kirksville Wrestling. Huh?
Yeah, I've had a tremendous experience here, and as a teacher and a coach, you try to be an example for these guys, and as a high school state champion, or as a coach, or as a referee, or an alumni for Kirksville, I'm tremendously proud of what I've been able to do here. I'm very, very thankful for the support that I've had through all my years, and I'm very excited for these young men to go down and have a good weekend.
I think it's going to be fun. I remember going down there and watching all the big kids wrestle. I think it looked like fun, but just go down there and see how I do.
Have you talked to the older guys about what it's like, what you have to do, how it's different, how you have to prepare?
Not really. I mean, we haven't talked about it at all. Just go down there and wrestle.
How is your game at its peak right now?
Well, I was sick, and now I'm getting better, so learning some new moves and stuff. Just working out, doing conditioning, running, getting my endurance up.
Why do you think you'll bring home a medal?
We've just been working really hard this season, practicing on snow days, off days, just stuff like that, getting better.
Talk to me about how that experience of going down there last year will help you out this year.
Oh, well, my first year going, I was pretty nervous. I got down there on the mat, and it was a pretty good experience for me, but kind of like choked up, and I think this year I'll be ready for it. I'll know what to expect, and I'll wrestle a lot better.
Why are you a better wrestler this year than you were last year?
Because I know exactly what I'm wrestling for. Last year was, get to the state tournament, but you really don't know what it's like until you get there. So I'm really excited this year to go back.
Winning a state team title for your coach as a going-away present, how neat would that be?
I really can't put that in words. It'd be extremely fantastic. It'd be great. I don't know. That's really what we want to do this year is get that title for Coach.
What does he mean to your career?
I don't think I'd be where I'm at without Coach. He's the reason why I'm wrestling. He's got me this far. Without his coaching, I don't think I'd be able to go to the state tournament again.
How are you a better wrestler this year than you were last year?
We've worked better on conditioning this year. I think we've had a lot of good practices, and I feel like I have better conditioning. I can go longer in those longer matches, and that I can be better than my opponent in overtime.
How will that experience help you out this year?
Getting a medal last year at state will help me out this year because I'm not going to be nervous in those pressure situations. I'm going to keep a level head and be better than my opponent.
How important is it to be the aggressor?
It's very important to be the aggressor in a match because then when you're working and scoring points, then the ref is going to see that, and he's going to not call stalling calls on you. He's going to give them the stalling calls, and you set the tempo of the match, and ultimately that's going to help you win the match.
Winning a team title for Coach Powell as he leaves, how neat would that be?
Winning a team title for Coach Powell's last year is really important to me, and I think the rest of the team as well. We've all really set our goals from the beginning of the season to win a team title, and then when he told us that he was going to be leaving, that just set the bar even higher, and that made us want to get it even more for him.
How has he helped your wrestling career?
Coach Powell's helped my wrestling career tremendously from the start because when I came in and I was just a freshman, he really molded me into a better wrestler and made me into the kind of wrestler I am today.
Hold that down just a little bit. The microphone. There you go. Your experience at state, how will that help you this time around?
Last year I think going down there was a little bit more nervous, so I have a little bit more experience this time and maybe have those jitters out of the way.
Even besides the jitters from a wrestling standpoint, technique-wise, what you have to do, how you have to prepare, how will that help you because you know exactly what to do?
Yeah, I have a little bit more experience, of course, another year under my belt, and I think that'll propel me into where I need to be, essentially.
How are you a better wrestler this year than you were last year?
I've tried several more things this year that have helped me and have, got me through bigger matches.
Winning a team title for Coach Powell as he leaves, how neat would that be?
That would be awesome. That would just be outstanding. That would end a perfect year, actually.
How has he helped you as a wrestler?
Coach Powell has helped me tremendously as a wrestler. Like I said, he's been there even whenever I was on the JV team, always coached me through that too, and he's just always been a big help to me.
Start off with your experience. How will that help you this year, this time around?
I know how everything goes, the warm-ups, where to go when you report, and it's a little thing, but just know where to show up, know where to be at, and I know how big the crowds are and stuff, so the nerves should be a little bit less, but still be there.
Do you hear those crowds on the mat?
Yeah, you never know who they're cheering for because there's, 8 matches going on at once, but especially when it's by our fans, you can really hear our fans because we bring a lot of people down, and just like any other time when something big happens, somebody's cheering.
How are you a better wrestler technique-wise than you were last year?
I work with McKenna and Kate a bunch, and McKenna and Kate are one's quick, one's fast, so I know how to get my moves on each of those and different types of opponents. I just gotten quicker and stronger and just technique practice.
You guys are taking 11 guys down there that pretty much set it up for a team championship. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. We just have to wrestle tough all the way through. We just got to be strong like we have all year, use good technique, and have the bigger hearts out of everyone out there.
Speaking about a team title, how neat would it be to win one for the coach as he's leaving town?
It'd be awesome. Get his 3rd title, even for us seniors too, to go out with a bang and prove that we can do it, and just let him leave happy.
Let me ask you that again.
All right.
How neat would that be to get him a title leaving town?
It'd be really great. It'd be huge for the school. It'd be pretty exciting for us seniors too to go out with a bang as well. It's really exciting to think about, and hopefully send them out on a high note.
4 years in a row, that's a lot of experience. Talk to me about the neat thing about going down for the 4th time.
I know exactly what I'm going there to do, and that's to win a state title.
It's pretty succinct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are you in good shape to win a state title?
Because of the conditioning we do in practice. We run a lot, we go up and down stairs, we sprint the gym, everything we do all year comes down to this one tournament.
How are you a better wrestler than you were last year or the 2 previous years?
We train harder each and every year.
You personally?
Oh, I train harder each year, and I wrestled more this summer, so that should pay off.
Taking 11 guys down, you got a chance for a team title. Got to be pretty neat. It's got to be in the back of your mind a little bit, huh?
Yeah, that's one of the main goals I really want to achieve, is that not only that I could win a state title, but our team will too.
Last go-round for your coach. How important would that be to have him leave town with a big state championship?
I think it'd be an awesome way to send him out and give him one more state championship when he's gone.
Going down to the state tournament as a freshman, talk to me about that, how neat that is.
It's pretty neat, like how the community just supports the high school wrestlers, and just being able to go down as a freshman is still pretty cool. And the nicknames for the back of the shirts, just all that stuff is new to me.
You've had plenty of experience in lower weight class, when you're kids club, all that stuff. So a big stage is nothing new, but this is a bigger stage. Have people talked to you about that? How this may be different?
Yeah, it's a way different atmosphere down there. Anything can happen. Like in kids club, there usually weren't very many upsets. In high school, there's a lot. Anything can happen. You just gotta believe in yourself when you go down there and don't get nervous.
Why are you a better wrestler now than you were when you started the year?
Just different partners throughout the year. Just working with different people. Coach Powell and Coach Hooper have helped me out a lot with my technique, and kids club, it's just a little different than high school technique-wise. I learned a lot more.
This is Coach Powell's last go-round. You guys have a chance to let him leave town with a state title. How neat would that be?
That would be awesome for Coach Powell, just for how much work he's put in for the past years for wrestling and all the state championships I won. I think we should go out with a state championship for him, for the team.
He's only coached you 1 year, but how much have you learned from him in that 1 year?
I've learned a lot from Coach Powell, just a lot, pack good coolers, good technique, and what to do when you get down to tournaments, not to worry, and just to keep wrestling.
Talk to me about going down there. How excited you are about going down?
Well, it'll be something new for me, so it's exciting me a lot because to be with the team and to take that many kids down to state and having that well of a chance of winning the state tournament is like a big deal to us. We train.
Roller coaster ride. You need to get there, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Does that make it more special?
Yeah, it made it a lot more special. I had a really tough bubble match and ended up throwing the kid in the last 20 seconds, and I got a 5-point move and 1-by-1 to go to state.
How much confidence does that give you going down there?
Well, it gives me a lot of confidence too, and it kind of shows me that I can hit big moves when I need to and fight for our position, and our conditioning is paying off a lot because to stay in the third, you have to be well conditioned.
Coach Powell's last go-round, be pretty neat to have him leave town with a state championship. When they talk to me about that?
That's kind of been our goal since we heard that he was leaving. We really wanted to get a state championship and a conference championship and the district championship. So we've got 2, and we're going to go for the 3rd.
Yeah, I just went in there and I did what I was supposed to. I tried to get pins for my team, so we had a better chance of winning the overall team title. And I came out and I got a trophy for the most pins, and I got first this weekend, so it's pretty good.
Individually, you're having a great year, and when I've seen you wrestle, you take it to the other opponent. You want to be the aggressor. Talk to me about that.
It all comes down to practice. My coaches are really working me hard this year, and good practice partners. And I need to know what I need to do this year to win it, and not come out second place again.
What will that be?
What was the question?
What will that be? You said you want to know, you're trying to know what you have to do to win it this year. What will that be?
That's just a lot of hard work and dedication and doing what I'm supposed to. Just practicing real hard and going to work.
You're a sophomore this year, but you're one of the leaders on this team. Tell me about how you lead this team.
I guess the previous leaders, they really taught me what I need to do to help the team out and my role as a leader and what I'm supposed to do, and I learned it from them.
How are you a better wrestler than you were last year?
I'm better because I'm older and I'm more mature. I know what I need to do, and my mindset, I feel, is a lot better, and my sights are set on one thing, and I know what I want to get.
When you, we talked about that before, but when you're aggressive on the mat. Look, I don't want to mess around. I'm here to work. I'm here to do my job. I'm here to get it done, and not be messing around with this. Talk to me just about that. How your mindset is that way.
I think it comes down to how I was raised and how my parents taught me. They taught me to do what you want and do it to the best of your ability. My coaches are really helping me out too, and they tell me what I need to do, and I listen, and I just do what I do it. I don't want to say that. I do what I'm supposed to, and I get my work done.
Pretty fun to know that I get to go down with the team and have fun. For first year as being a freshman, feels like an accomplishment.
Are you happy to be there, or do you want more?
I'm happy to be there.
What's your goal when you go down there?
My goal is to make it as far as I can, just keep wrestling, not get worn out, show up to win.
Why are you a better wrestler now than you were at the beginning of the year?
All the conditioning that we've done has really helped stay in the match, and just all the technique that Coach Powell showed us.
So about Coach Powell, he's going to hit the road. How important would it be for you guys to win a state championship for him?
I think it'd be pretty important. I mean, for him to be his last year and we win, that would be a great ending.
How has he helped you as a wrestler in this 1 year?
Well, he showed me a lot of setups for my shots, just giving me a lot of confidence in how I can win, do better.
How neat is it going down to state?
I mean, it's pretty neat.
How neat is it going down to state?
It's pretty neat. I mean, especially being a freshman, a lot of guys that I wrestle, they wouldn't expect me to go down to state because I am a freshman. But it's definitely not my first time, and I know what to go and expect.
Real quick, you tore your meniscus. Talk to me about that.
I actually tore it during football, and then wrestling just aggravated it and made it worse. And then I just took a couple weeks off, and that kind of took a toll on me because I'm real out of shape now. But coming back, I'm feeling pretty good. I got 30 districts, and I feel like I can make it through state.